Spain are out of the World Cup, and to be honest, they fully deserve to be beaten today. The curse of the World Cup strikes again, I suppose. Um, if they had played like they played against Holland, I think they would have stood a good chance to actually beat Chile, or at least get a draw. But today, it's the worst I've actually seen them play in ages or ever, since they've won the Euro 6 years ago now, I think. Though lately they haven't been as dominant. They haven't had the cutting edge of a good striker, or their defense aren't bad, but they aren't that good either. But today, I mean, the one thing you can always count on is their passing game, the possession. They always have plenty of possession. They have so many great midfielders with great technical, like little nippy players. They can pass the ball around, keep it for ages. But even that today was just it just wasn't working at all. I mean, the kind of mistakes they were making was just amazing. Like just the 10 yard passes to a teammate, they would just like miss it completely. Just pass it to Chile players again and again and again, so many times. Just Alonso alone must have misplaced his pass about, I don't know, 50%. There was no surprise he was taken off in half time. And well, I mean, as strikers, I'm sure Diego Costa is definitely heading to Chelsea, judging by his recent form, I mean, well, his recent non-existent form, which probably confirms that, well, as soon as the striker moves to Chelsea, you know what happens. He's going to be the new Torres, who's the new Shevchenko. But to be fair, neither Costa or Torres today could have done anything, really. I mean, Costa had been in bad form recently with lots of injuries, and Torres, well, he just seems to be past it for many years now. But even if you had Messi today as a Spanish striker, he wouldn't have been able to do anything. I mean, just the midfield was just so bad. I mean, even Iniesta, I mean, his touches were just completely off. The ball was just bouncing off him. Normally, you can't get the ball off him. But today, I mean, he just receive a pass from a teammate, just, a heavy touch, bounce straight to a Chilean player. Or when he gets it, he mispasses it so easily. I mean, the number of mistakes is just amazing. And Chile completely outplayed him. To be honest, this is the worst I've seen any team play at this World Cup. So it's no surprise really that they lost today and they're out. To be fair to Del Bosque though, he did make some changes that I hoped he would make. That is dropping either PK or Ramos. It's pretty clear at this point that those two just simply cannot play together. And I didn't think Del Bosque would have the courage to drop one of them, but well, in the end he dropped PK, but it didn't really affect the result anyway. But for years it's quite obvious that the hatred from the club level is just so strong that they can't really play together effectively. And that was so clear to see in the last match against Holland. I mean, when you don't like someone or when you hate them, you can try and be professional, but your natural instinct is just you do not want to be near them. And that's disastrous for the centre-back. Because like Piqué and Ramos, they were like, okay, we'll just be professional, you will not argue, okay, you go take your man, you go take Van Persie, I'll take Robin, and we'll just play our own game. If Van Persie get past you, that's your fault. If Robin get past me, okay, it will be my fault. And it just doesn't work like that. There's no care, no concern about your teammates, your fellow centre-back, your partner. You've got to be, when you're a team, you have to worry. Oh shit, is he in trouble? I might have to run in and cover for him. Is he having a difficulty? Is there a 2-on-1 there? But here, you just don't see it. When a cross come over from one side to the other, let's say it goes over Ramos's head to the PK side, you just look over like, okay, hey, that's your job. You deal with it. And then when he makes a mistake, then Ramos might step in, just because he didn't want to be scored against, I guess. But by then it's too late. So and maybe that's the problem of the current Spanish squad. Well, it has been for a while now. Is that at the club level, so many of them are playing for competing teams, like teams with fierce rivalries. And I mean today, when he subbed on, when he changed, well, he didn't sub on, when he changed left PK out and replaced him, it was with Martinez, who's also from Bayern Munich, and they were competing with Real Madrid and Barcelona this season as well. You know, I mean, Ramos's team, Real Madrid, beat them like I remember 4-5-1, I think, or 4-0 or something. Well, they trashed them. So I mean, the relationship there can't be too good. And basically, there's all these conflicts all throughout the team, you know, between Barca, Atletico Madrid, and Real Madrid. And it's just very hard to play professionally like that as a team. I mean, you can try, but it's going to really get in your way. But well, I mean, in the end, it's all over, said and done now. So Spain are out. And well, it's been a great World Cup so far. And I'm sure even without Spain, hopefully it will continue to be that way. And I'm really looking forward to watching England tonight. So hey, enjoy your World Cup.